Hey YouTube, got a fixed blade knife for you today. This is the Calphalon quote katana 6-inch chef's knife. Now I want to make clear, I am not reviewing this solely as a cooking tool. Okay, even though this is sold as a medium-sized chef's knife, I actually think this could have a lot of applications as just an all-around lightweight medium-sized utility fixed blade. This would be great at a campsite. Pretty much this knife is what I call an everything but batoning knife, meaning that, you know, if you want to process wood or chop wood, I would recommend a much larger, heavier knife. Like I use a Becker Magnum Camp. It's an 8-inch knife if I want to, you know, process wood. But for everything else, I'm talking about cutting cordage, food prep, this would excel. The price on this was $50, which I consider a bargain. As you can see, it's an extra wide, extra pointed drop point design. It is full tang, as you can see. Those handle scales are just all-weather synthetic resin. Now the steel on this, you know, it is 33 layers of Damascus, and that steel is just a stainless steel. Obviously, if you're going to do food prep, you want something that has high corrosion resistance. So the sides of it, the layers are just a stainless steel, not sure which. And the edge itself is VG1. Okay, VG1 is a Japanese steel. It's not as good as VG10. Okay, so like one step below VG10, but still great for this price. Alright, and here is a closer look at that blade itself. You see it is a full flat grind. A nice pointed tip on this if you had to, I don't know, just for starting cuts. Okay, even starting a cut to just like open a container, that's very useful. And as you can probably tell from that edge and the grind itself, this thing came razor sharp. Yeah, it came pretty much razor sharp, as you would expect from any well-made kitchen type knife. Look at the design here. This part right here acts as an integral guard. It gives you a lot of protection as far as, you know, there's definitely not much of a chance of going up on this blade. So integral guard, you see the full tang. It's a true full tang. It's weird because it goes like horizontal instead of vertical, but still it is a full tang. And the handle is very ergonomic. It flares out towards the pommel, and this acts as kind of a finger choil. It just feels really good in hand. And also what I like about it, it's a very slim handle, so if you have small hands, it'll fit you right. But also the way they've done it, you could easily wrap this with grip. So I feel that this could be modified even if you have XXL size hands. Just slap some hockey grip or baseball bat grip on it and you're good. Overall, I mean, I'm very happy with this blade for the price. You know, for $50, it's very well made. Alright, and just to give you an idea of the type of knife that I'm comparing this to as far as my uses, here is a SOG Aura camp knife. It's just like a general 6-inch utility camp knife, food prep knife, skinning knife. Alright, and this Calphalon, alright, I feel, you know, these are in the same category to me. Just general, medium-sized fixed blades, just general purpose camp utility. Alright, and you know, I would actually prefer this knife to this was about, I don't know, $20 or $30. See, hollow grind. It's a pretty nice knife. It's not full tang. There's a sharpener in the handle actually. But yeah, as just general camp utility fixed blade, I would definitely feel good using this as a camp utility knife. That flat grind, and the edge is just a very fine edge. I mean, because it starts off, you know, the spine is not very thick to begin with, so that flat grind all the way, you know, the angle of the geometry of this knife, what I'm trying to say, it'll slice right through things. You know, I'm sure that's why they named it after the katana, because, you know, I mean, this would slice through meat, great for food prep. You know, it's not sold as this, but I could definitely use this as a, you know, as a defensive tool as well. You know, with the tip. Alright, YouTube, I hope you enjoyed getting a closer look at this knife. I think it's a bargain. I think it's very functional. Love the ergonomics, love the blade design. And you know, the bottom line, I'm not going to limit myself. Like, just because a knife might be sold as, let's say, a kitchen knife or a knife that's only for skinning game, I'm going to use the knife for whatever application that I think the design lends itself to. Alright, and I'm also going to bring you any knife that I think is a good bargain that might help you. Just a good piece of gear for what, you know, normal people want to do. Go camping, kitchen utility, defense, whatever. I'm going to bring you that knife. And this knife does not come with a sheath. Alright, kitchen knives are stored in blocks usually. But I'm just going to make an inexpensive sheath for it. Maybe that'll be a separate video. Hope you enjoyed the video. Stay tuned for many more. I'm out.